Hello, I'm Rez, and this is another episode of Rez Talks about parkour. If you're just tuning in, this is a show about all things related to parkour, specifically information that is going to make you better. After the last episode, I had a lot of questions about parkour programming. Now, not only is this kind of a vague question, but it's also a question I can't really answer without knowing you personally. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start talking about what you need to make your own program, starting with the most important thing of all, which is to have your main goal. In order to be successful, it is really important to have a main goal. And you need to look at everything you're doing and ask yourself whether or not it's actually helping you reach this goal. And the better you can define this goal, the easier it is going to be able to find ways to train for it. So for example, if I just said I want to get more powerful, I need to be more specific than that. I need to ask myself questions like what kind of power, how long do I need to use this power for, what kind of motor patterns am I going to be using it for, etc, etc. The more questions you can answer about your goal, the more specific it will be and the easier it will be to program. You gotta always be about your main goal until you've either achieved it or exhausted it. The more time you spend on other things, the less likely you'll be able to achieve your main goal. Your training session should always begin with your main goal. After you've spent some time working on it, you can then move on to things, other activities that will assist or complement your main goal. Do not exhaust yourself with other activities. This will lead to digression with your main goal. And also do not exhaust your main goal. Make sure you recover from it. So if you have an awesome day working on your main goal, sometimes it's best to just leave it at that. And if you have a bad day working on your main goal, same thing. Don't try to spend time making up for it by doing other things. Sometimes it's better to just leave it at that and go home. So let's say, for example, my main goal is to jump higher. So I would start my session working on jumps, and then after I'd spent some time working on that, I would move on to things like, say, vaults or mobility work that would complement my jumping. Now, on top of your main goal, you can also have sub-goals, and it's better to have these sub-goals complement your main goal and not to take away from it or be the complete opposite of your main goal. So once again, if my main goal is to jump higher, I wouldn't want to make a sub-goal be able to run a marathon. These two things would just contradict one another. A better sub-goal might be to increase my max squat. That would complement jumping a lot more. Just also make sure that you're not overdoing it with squats so much that you can't actually work on jumping anymore. So to recap, make sure you are all about your main goal. You gotta think about it, you gotta research it, you gotta work on it before you work on anything else. Also make sure to give yourself good recovery time from your main goal, and don't let any of your other sub-goals or other activities you might be doing hinder your progress. If you do these things, you will be able to reach your goals much faster and be able to move on to new challenges. If you have any specific goals that you'd like to get some more information on, write it in the comment section below, and if I have time, I'll try to give you guys some help. Otherwise, just leave a comment, let me know if this was helpful, click like if you liked it, and I'll keep doing these things. Thanks for watching, I'll see you guys in a couple weeks.